Why has she been called Boujie?
It all started with the Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
He was talking to that dog. He's like, Uju, Buju.
Yeah.
Doing all that.
Who's the Boujie Boujie?
I was a big Ace Ventura
fan.
Gary fan.
Yeah.
And Ace Ventura as well. And I just called her that one day and it stuck.
I didn't even know that.
And since then.
You didn't know? You
no,
didn't find
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
See, you know, we don't know until we start digging and asking, like, what is that? What is that?
I just thought he just
came up with it.
Yeah, because he does weird stuff, so.
See, and I ended up crowned with this name from a relationship I was in for like 16 years, and his parents would like call me Boujie all the time, and it used to piss me off. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do they call me that all the time? Like, it's so rude. Like, and we used to get into little arguments behind it, because I'm like, I don't like when they call me Boujie. I don't. And that was like 10 years ago, and then all of a sudden I created a brand, and I named it Boujie. And I was like, I don't even know why I'm going with this, but I'm going with it. It came to me in my sleep, and I'm just going to rock with it. But Boujie doesn't necessarily mean uppity or high class. Snooty, to me, it just means elevating yourself to the next level. So holding your brand accountable, holding your brand to a bougie level, which is the highest level possible. Yeah. So I always remember that. So with Daddy saying you bougie, he expects high things from you. High things from you. I'm ready to meet. Oh, look, never mind. All right, so getting back into this interview, you guys. So that'll take that tip. So recently you started playing with makeup. How long have you been doing that?
Kind of 4 years as well, but also like I wouldn't really count the first like 2, just because I didn't start really getting like creative with it until like recent years, because the beauty community kind of became a thing on YouTube. So like social media had this like really big impact, and I kind of just started using it as like how people like paint and stuff. Like I kind of paint my face. Like that's kind of how it is. So it's like my face is my canvas, you know?
Facts.
And it's like my art.
Facts. So have you considered maybe quite possibly doing other people's makeup?
Yeah, I've practiced on like some friends and my mom sometimes, but I don't get to practice on other people that much. But I even did it on my little brother, too. I have a video on that, and he's 9.
God, poor little brothers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Shout out to my son, man. He went through some crazy stuff with my daughters as well. Like, I don't know. I was like the only kid. My brother and sister was all grown and gone by the time I came along, so I didn't get that torture that went on. Like, that's torture. Like, come here, little brother, I need your help. Let me blotch your lips. Like, oh, that poor baby.
I told him if he would let me do his makeup, I would play Fortnite with him.
You bartered with him. You bartered with him. Good job, sis. And he took it.
He took it.
He wanted you to play.
Yeah.
Sibling love is like none other. Like, let me tell you something. When you guys get grown and you're doing your thing, because you're going to be doing your thing. If you're 17 right now doing your thing, you're definitely going to be grown doing your thing. Your little brother is going to be like, man, she let me paint my face. He going to say it proudly, with other people like, man, I wouldn't just own up to that. Be like, well, this is my sister. She like a big deal. Hell yeah, she painted my face. Like, and I let her do it again. So that's pretty dope. Do you really want to get into that heavily right now? Like, are you trying to find an avenue to get into it? Because I have an avenue to get into it.
I mean, yeah, I do think it would be cool to be like a makeup artist, but it's kind of, you have to have like certain like connections and like build credibility and stuff like that. So
she don't even know who she's sitting with.
I mean, I don't know. I just post on Instagram and YouTube. But
I'm laughing in my head.
She just don't even know.
I mean, it would be cool, but like, I've always, ever since I was little, and you can even ask my dad, I used to do concerts for them and in the living room. But I've always wanted to be like a celebrity. Like, I've always wanted to be a singer and like go on tour.
You're definitely a mini
stuff.
celebrity at the moment right now. You got celebrity quality. You have the look. You know what I'm saying? You have the jazz.
Thank
as
you.
we say, you have the
Thank
jazz.
you.
Makeup. So this is what I want you to do, because you are a YouTube sensation. So I'm gonna give you some marketing game right now.
Okay.
Prom is coming up in 2020. Prom is coming up in 2020. So do a facial giveaway. Okay, so make it to where they have to like and do something with your YouTube page. They have to subscribe and share and something else. 3 things, right? A call of action. And whoever you pick, you do their makeup for free. That's part of how you'll start to get yourself out there, build yourself out there, build your own connections, right? Because you're good at it, so don't be scared.
Thank you.
Just go in there, tell them clean, come with your face clean, please. Come with your
Yeah.
face clean. No eyelashes, no eyebrows. I got it all, right? And that'll be one way that you can open the door and get the people to come and let you start doing their makeup. Plus, I have some other events that are taking off this year. So
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm Miss Lovey. How y'all doing? Let
How
It
you
Jam
doing?
Radio. Hello, I am the owner, founder. This is my good friend here. Shout out to
Love.
Chris Wade for having his daughter come through.
Shout out
Happy
to Chris
birthday.
Wade.
I'm
Happy
cool now.
birthday.
Before I was in my other mode, but now I'm back.
She's back.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Hello.
I had to give her a moment. She got hit her.
Hello.
I had to wait for her to come back.
So I had a bunch of questions, but ultimately I wanted to say that she didn't really give. She's being very humble right now. She's being very coy, and she's
Okay.
not saying who she is and what she does. And she's
Okay.
trying to make it seem like, oh, I got a couple of little events. No. She has a bunch of big events. She works
Okay.
with like the top designers in the city, the top models in the city. She does fashion shows. She has Rated Boujie magazine, which is like the biggest fashion Houston
Entrepreneur magazine.
magazine that just dropped. All the independent brands in the city, they want to be part of the Boujie brand because they know they're going to be seen. She hosts and MCs all through the city, all over the United States. So she's got a crazy following, crazy connections, and crazy networking. So when you said, you got to have connections, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she just don't know how Boujie she just got up in the end of the day.
She did,
So-
and I guess I am a little humble, but thank you for the plug.
You're
friend.
welcome,
Thank you for
bitch.
the
You're
plug.
welcome. Come on.
Yeah, no. Until I'm on TV, baby, I'm gonna be just like this because I want to see that face on that TV.
Yes.
But definitely you can get there though. Like I am so inspired by you. I went through and just
Well,
caught up
thank
on all
you.
your stuff. Your voice. Okay, so when did you say you used to put on concerts and stuff in the house for the family? Like, where do you want to see yourself? I see that your idol is Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande, yes, I love her so much.
I can
Yes.
tell. And hopefully you'll get to meet her one day. Like she's really
my
good
gosh.
people and she's gonna see and hear and trust me. Do you tag her to your stuff?
Sometimes, like if I sing one of her songs, if I do her looks, I mean, yeah.
Tag her.
Speaking of her doing her looks, I saw the Instagram takeover, which I thought was like awesome. Well, I called it a takeover, where you took in
The
did the
copying?
looks,
Yep,
yes,
yep,
and like
yep. The
using what you had to
closet.
make it look good, and the corners and the angles. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this girl
the
is amazing.
ponytails.
Big.
Man, I
The
seen
ponytail.
it.
I was like,
seen
come on,
it. I seen
ponytail.
it. The
Come on,
sweater look.
ponytail.
The
Yeah,
sweater look.
The sweater with the
Okay,
shirts, and
yeah.
even when she was performing. And even her doing some of the brands, I was just thinking like you're in the beginning to somewhere great because she already was on it with the brands. Like, oh,
On
I'm
it.
doing this person's brand or
On
da,
it.
da, da. And
Yeah.
there's so many
On
makeup
it.
lines
On
and
it.
looking for influencers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. She went to school for marketing. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And that led her into the entrepreneurship. I have a degree in marketing and business operations. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
along with the glitz and the glamour and the, outside talking to people stuff, there is a sort of a technical aspect that you
Yeah.
have in
Yeah.
order to be able to
Yeah.
matriculate
Yeah,
up there
exactly.
and hang with the people that are out here doing it for real. That, not saying that a person went to fashion design school is better than a person that didn't, because raw talent is raw talent.
Raw
but
talent is
when
raw
it comes
talent.
to marketing and branding, that stuff right there is like
It's really important.
Yes.
Baby, do you want to
Yeah.
go to college?
No.
College isn't for everybody, so let me go ahead and put that plug in there because college is not for everybody. But what I do suggest though is taking some college courses that can better your brand. You don't have to go get a full out degree, but you can definitely go to community colleges and catch like a marketing or a fashion design just so that you can get some of the cores that you're just not going to get out of the industry. So it's going to make you level up. It's going to
Yeah.
level you up.
Because essentially you're competing with people who did take the time and did go to school for it. So on paper, besides having a dope ass resume, when it comes down to your resume and the next person's resume, it might just come down to the schooling. And if you lack that, then it puts you out the door to be. So it's not like we go in order to really because we like school, but it's almost
school.
like a necessary evil to set you apart from everybody else. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, you're in the shark den with the same type of sharks.
Same type of
Yeah.
sharks. So what makes your fins different? You always have to remember that. What makes your fins different? And it's okay to not want to go to school. It's okay.
Yeah.
I feel that. Trust me, because I did not want to go. I waited until I was 25 to go.
Facts.
22.
I was 26.
I was 22. I came out of
Yeah.
college top 10%. I mean, I came out of college top 10%, but I came out of high school top 5%. And everybody just knew I was going to college, and I was like, I don't want to go. I done want to go. But I spent a few years in the real world, and I realized, I think I better go.
Yeah.
And so that's what made me go. So
Well,
again, you ain't gotta go for a degree, but go
Yeah,
for
even just
something.
one class.
Just a couple
It's
classes
just making
in
you
your
competitive.
in what you're loving.
Yeah, like
in what you're loving.
certificate, business
Certificates on
courses and
completion.
shit.
Yeah. Well, I actually have a few comments about this.
Come on, give
Okay.
it to me.
Okay,
Please share.
so I actually don't go to school at like right now. I'm not in school.
Like high
Um,
school?
Yeah.
Did you
I-
finish GED?
No.
Homeschool.
I left earlier this year. I had some, at the end of last year, I had some like medical things go down. I have very high anxiety, and I've also struggled with depression throughout my life. So it kind of led to me having to leave school because it began to like cause me to
Overwhelming.
have anxiety attacks and like just throw me out of
Search
balance.
you mean, I know.
So it just wasn't good for me, so I left, but also because it doesn't really have the path that I want to go. Like school just really wasn't for me, and I had some issues with just with the people there and stuff. You know, being online and everything, I didn't receive that much backlash, but people did know me and what I do. And so some people would have things to say, some people
Right.
would be like, you know, kind of about it. But I don't know, it was this whole thing. But anyways, I left and I've been doing homeschool, but it's a different like version. It's not like there's no curriculum. I kind
Correct.
of pick what I want to do.
Correct.
And I was already spending time on top of school, like researching, because I'm really interested in business.
Right.
So I researched the marketing and advertising and all the business side of YouTube and social media and everything like that. So I've researched a lot of stuff, and I've applied many like tips and everything to what I do, and I keep trying. You know, I try different things. You know, I've spent quite a bit of money on advertising and stuff too. Because it's like, for me, it's an investment. I'm investing in
Facts.
myself.
It is
So,
an
And she knows it's so young. It's amazing.
yeah,
crazy.
I
Swear to
mean,
God, it's
I
amazing.
try to like educate myself because I wasn't getting what I needed in school.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. And with college, I just never really, I don't like school. So I'm just like, you know, it's not really for me. But I do what I can, finding like free resources online and
Online is definitely, see now when we were
Yeah.
trying to come up and we didn't like school, there was no option of being online. It was
Yeah.
just you're fucked. Your
You gotta
parents
go
can go to
school.
jail.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole situation, but the newer generation kind of has a little more leeway. So
Yeah.
I commend you and respect you on understanding the HISD, not putting yourself in those situations. Maybe at this point, however, I will say
Come on now.
being in the position that you're in or shooting for, all of that comes with it. So if it's a lot for you, like in high school where people are, you know, in your face, imagine, you know, when everyone can identify you and can see you and know who you are immediately. They know
Yeah.
exactly who you are, and everyone is always going to have something negative to say.
Yeah.
Someone's always going to critique you. And, you know, I understand, you know, being in high school, those people are in your face and you can see them every day and online, but with online it's like an anonymity, and behind the camera no one can reach you, so I understand completely.
Yeah.
But once people start identifying you, you're giving your life to the public. Like
Yeah.
you're literally giving your life. There's no, you can't even pee without
She's peeing.
Cam's peeing.
Oh my gosh, she's peeing.
She's on the move.
She's peeing, and,
Right.
she stood on her big toe,
Right.
and she didn't fully shake,
Exactly.
dry well.
Right.
Oh my
She's-
God, like
it's
I wiped
one
3
ply
times,
toilet
like
paper.
oh my God.
Right, it's just out of control. So
It's ridiculous.
yeah, that's true though.
you know, I don't want you to sleep on education, even if it's self-education.
Even if it's self-education.
Because it's like, even though you know what you know, you have to know what the next motherfucker knows.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're
Better
the
than
ones
them.
that went to HISD and they're not awakened to like how you are. So, you know, you can't really dominate something without studying it and knowing it exactly and how it operates so you can dominate it.
It's
Yeah.
also about playing a game. So life is about
Talk.
chess, not checkers. You understand? I do a lot of shit right now that I don't like. I didn't want to do. I can't stand. I just be like, fuck it, throw the whole thing away. But it's politicking. And the older you get, the more you're gonna realize that this is a game of politicking. Who knows what's best? You understand? So there's a lot of things that I do right now that I'm fully against. Fully against. Don't want no
Yeah.
parts of it. But I know that if I don't play the game, I can't beat the game. And I'm about winning. Period. I'm about winning. Period. So now there's so many opportunities that you don't necessarily have to go to a full-out public school. I didn't go to public school. That's what some people don't know about me. I went to private school, and I went to a charter private school. It's something else people don't know.
That's where they
So-
send the bad kids, ain't it?
No,
With the-
it's
oh,
not. No,
I don't know.
That's an alternative school is what
Oh,
they send
okay.
the bad school. A charter school is just like another form of a public school now that's becoming a real big craze. And it was a blessing to me because I couldn't stand going to high school every day and sitting up in
Yeah.
there 8 hours, and plus I was hot, I had a kid. So, you know what I'm saying? I was 17 with a kid, you know what I'm saying? So high school wasn't going to work for me because I
Yeah.
needed to be able to be a mom and be who I was and be what I needed to be as well. So I found a charter school that was like the bomb.com because I was able to go to school for 4 hours a day. Oh my God, bless you, Calvin Mims High School. Bless you. And I was able to move at my own pace. So I still had to do the same work that everybody at a regular school was doing, but I got to do it at my own pace. You know, some things we understand a lot faster. So when I got to the charter school, I was a year behind. When I graduated from the charter school, I was a year ahead. And I got 2 academic scholarships and everything else from this charter school because I was busting their ass because I wanted out.
Yeah.
That was I want out. How fast I can get out? It's my control. Oh shit, you ain't saying nothing. Go. I'm ready to go. You know. So
Yeah.
also, you're gonna be somebody's role model.
Ariana Grande is a major role model to a lot of girls.
She's your role model. You
Yes.
love her to death.
Yeah.
So you have to keep in mind that somebody's gonna be looking up to you. So do you really want them to follow necessarily in the footsteps that you're creating, or do you want them to follow in the most positive manner possible that you're creating? So I know you hate school, but education is very, very important. So you just got to figure out a way to beat the game. You
Yeah.
just got to figure out a way to beat the game. And there's an online school now.
There's a lot of online schools.
Yeah, there's a lot of different options.
So you ain't got to deal with everybody in your face, the anxiety, the overwhelming, the principals, the teachers that get on your goddamn nerves because they calling your name every time you walk down the aisle because you got a hole in your jeans and they tell you can't have a hole in your jeans and you get student handbook. And I want to wear my tights and you telling me my ass is too big to wear the tights, but I still want to wear the tights. My daughter goes through that every day. Shout out to my daughter. So, you know, definitely there's a way to beat the game. You have to figure out how to beat the game.
But you have to be aware that the game is going on. However, I respect, like I said, your decision. I just hope we're not like being preachy. I just want you to see the opposite side of it because we already went through it and I see where you're going and I feel like you have the potential. You know, you're like a very awesome seed that's been flowered, they planted, and it just needs to be matriculated in the sunshine. And we got sunshine right now. Feel the fucking sunshine on you right now.
Because we
It's
love
your
you.
birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yes.
It's your birthday.
we
A strong head is a powerful thing, though, and the fact that you can sit up and be like, I don't like school. This is why
This is
not.
wasting
you know
my
what I'm saying?
time.
This is wasting
Right.
my time, my creative ability. That's a
I'm
strong
stifled.
mind. That's
It
a
is.
strong mind. And I pray that there's gonna be more people that come along that are gonna hold like that. Some of the most powerful people in the world didn't finish school.
Yeah.
Some of the most powerful people in the world didn't go to college.
Most
So-
intelligent
Yeah.
people.
Some
From
of the
Kanye
most-
West is a college dropout, literally.
And that's
So-
why his first album was named College Dropout.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, don't get the game twisted. Like, you can still be who you want to be, but always empower yourself with all of the tools necessary to beat the war. Because
Yeah.
it's a war, and it's strategic.
Yeah.
It's strategic.
Let's take a little break.
Yeah, break.
We'll take a little break.
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 Okay.
So, if you had... Oh, good, I can tell you.
You're still live. We're just not live on radio.
So if there was one other thing you could do in the world right now, like one other thing you could add to your list of resumes, what would it be?
Like a what kind of thing?
Anything. Like, I know you like makeup. I know you like to sing. I know you like to YouTube. Is there anything else?
Yeah, modeling.
You know,
Which I do that too, but I do
How
a
tall are
lot
you?
of things. 5'2". It's really hard because I've actually been through a few agencies and they put me. There's like 2 big sections. You're either commercial model or you're
Yes.
runway.
Yep.
And
You're not runway.
No, I can't be runway because you have to be over like 5'8" or like 5'7", something like that. And so I'm only 5'2", so I'm in commercial modeling. So they want me to be in like commercials and like just be on camera pretty much, but not walk on runways and stuff, which would be cool too. Like I'm down for both of those things. But
you want to walk on the runway.
I know, cool.
She said you do or you don't?
I would walk on a runway. Shoot, yeah.
You said you don't?
Okay.
She's... How tall are you, Boujie?
Me?
Yes.
I'm 5 foot tall.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I'm 5 foot tall and I'm built like a midget. Most midgets have ass. So I'm built like a midget and I'm not made for runway modeling. But if you ask me
However-
how many times I've been on the runway, several.
Yeah, I mean, for me, so like my category is like petite, so I want to like be an advocate kind of for that. I think there needs to be more like petite models.
That's all that the petite. Oh, petite is in short and small.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, size 2, size 4. Davi!
Yeah.
I saw you just clicked on my line. This is one of my best friends, and she is a designer. She does all of my custom designs when I'm hosting, I'm emceeing, and she's always being invited out to do some of the flyest fashion shows. So Davi, you clicked on our In Time. This is a beautiful young lady that I want to introduce you to. I'm going to shoot you some stuff behind it. She is cute. Thank you. And I know that you could really, really use her in some of your runways. She is a size 0, some size 2.
Yeah, 24-0.
You know what's up. I'm going to hit you after the show.
Internship, externship. I see it all.
If you want to walk on the runway, we could definitely make
Yeah,
that happen.
that'd be really cool. Like, I just want to experience it because, like I said, the industry doesn't offer that. So,
Yes,
like,
it
if
does.
I,
Yes, it does.
well, the agencies.
The agencies
That's
doesn't
what I
offer
mean,
They want
yeah.
that bread.
The agencies doesn't offer it, but the
Yeah.
industry does offer
Yes.
it. Because you just don't. I never thought that they was gonna put me on a runway, and then second of all, I never really asked because I
Yeah.
never gave them the option to tell me no. So when I heard what you heard. Oh, you're not gonna be tall enough. You're not this. You're not that. So I got into owning my own boutique. So I got into designs, but I'm not a designer. But I worked with so many designers. I would go to the shows and I would be there, and they would be like, Miss Boujie, you gonna come get on the runway? But I'm only 5 foot tall. But when you put shoes on, you 5 feet. Runway, tiny waist gang. Yes, that me. So I'm gonna
And maybe she can shadow some of the makeup artists, like shadow them.
I'll bring out some I will make time for this. I'm not gonna lie. I just got all my bill out of it and I was
When I was Gina got it when she was like,
mad. I was any. Like I could walk into any fashion show and they're like, oh my God, Miss Boujie's here. And I'm like, what's up, you guys? Sometimes I would take over a show. That's why you saw the short girl. That's why I mean,
but I ain't her motherfucking father.
she makes
So I see wonder why she like me, bitch. I'm drowning in water. I just
I got to walk in. Fashion Houston Showdown, Stubby. First of all, I'm not
bitch. I'm drowning. I just bought a Cuban ring and dipped it in a fountain. Chain so heavy, I feel like I'm holding up a mountain.
you get on with designers, they're gonna be like, I'm coming to the show, I'm bringing my mom, this is my mom that I'm bringing, and there's no way to tell them no. If you want them in the show, they're gonna allow them to bring their own model. My 5 foot ass has walked down with me to the fashion show because of that, and I was just in a major one. Showdown. And I'm 5 foot of the shortest model there. And I couldn't believe when she asked me.
Find me in a throwback, snapback on back. While your girls swallow, my kids' family matters. Stefan, fresh out the machine. Purple, activist, for what you need. Snatching up some twins, none of yelling new weed. Sauce on their face while they dripping. I was born to play up and macking on all bras. They fall to their knees, but not the car guy. I know y'all sick of this. My city representative who steady sliding your wife and all of her women friends. So give me this, you can learn a little steez and get a king clothes, another copy of me. At ease, I'm too player right. Come on when I lay the pipe. Did it mouths open, make a wonder what the never like. I'm down to beef, tell me who won it. How you entertainment in this bitch? We run this.
Okay, yo, can't you see? Not another MC with your C. I know that explains why they get so weak. Everyone else just hates within me. Okay, yo, can't you see? Not another MC with your C. I know that explains why they get so weak. Everyone else just hates within me.
Hold up. Take it. Y'all ain't cool enough to do this. But I am. Check me out. Who hot, who not? Killing rappers non-stop. If you think he gon' pop, he'll make that bomb drop like the funk master. He flex flex on hoes. Sexy clothes, all they do is come out those. Once I get in a pickle, they be vegetables. Laid up, stretched out in the edibles. DOA, haters wanna see your pay, put on edge. Blow like CeeLo face, see those things. Always plotting no grips, plotting shit. Put something out in your whip, just to have an easy come up in the summer. Get jacked for your rims and turn your bumper. Do in a Lone Star State, riding candy lax and chopping the blades. Just trying to seduce with the south side fades. Why the slack rock crooked? Get at your game, hold up, sold out, mixed with the perk. Rolled up, sold out, see me dressed in orange, that's me. Hopping out some pigeon toe, different hoes, my mind in a different mode. And I'm always on time in the different zones. This big festival, I'm like, where's my throne? Hold on.
We're still live on there. Look, we have out. Ben Franklin.
Does it have the red
All right. I'm your girl, Miss Boujie, the voice of vision, and you are tuning back into the good, the bad, and the bougie. Everyday conversations for everyday entrepreneurs. And I have a 17-year-old entrepreneur in the building, you guys, and we've been talking about her wanting to model and her singing and maybe some acting a little later on. She wants to do some major makeuping and stuff like that. So, you guys, I'm like, she is 17, David. She says, how old are you? She's 17,
yeah,
boo.
17.
She's 17. Now, what I'm gonna do?
Okay.
How many fashion shoots, photo shoots have you been in on my window?
I mean, I've done with my friend. We've done quite a few. They weren't like professional or anything, but she took pictures and I modeled her stuff. But there's been like a few, not very many, but I have pictures and stuff from some brands.
Okay, so we are relaunching Boujie's Box, and
Okay.
Boujie's Box is an accessory collection. I have my own line of handbags, and I've been working so hard on my magazine that I kind of backburnered my accessory boutique that's been going on for 5 years now, and my people are waking me up like, where's your accessories at? And I'm like, I'm slow boogieing, y'all. I was so focused on this magazine that I kind of lost, train of thought, 7 streams of income, remember that. So what I'm gonna do is we're getting ready to relaunch our website and our product line. So I'm gonna bring you out,
Okay.
and I want you to do your own makeup because I want this to highlight the feature that you slay your own makeup. Because I could definitely get a makeup artist to come and slay your face, but that doesn't do you for what I want to offer you any justice. So I'm gonna have you come out, slay your face, and I'm gonna have you do a product shoot with some of my purses and my handbags and things like that. That'll probably take place. We're in September, towards the end of September, beginning of October.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you can get that vibe, that feel of what it's like. I do photo shoots all the time because
Yeah.
I love to be in front of the camera. Runway I like too, but either way, I'm gonna do whatever I want. One thing I'm encourage
Yeah.
you is create your own lane. Somebody tell me no, I'm like, okay, watch this, and I come back and I drop something on them and piss them off, and they be like, I told the little bitch no. Yeah, but I ain't tell me no. You told me no. I ain't tell you no. You know what I'm saying? Then they mad. And my favorite quote in the world is, you may not work with me today, but I guarantee you're gonna want to work with me tomorrow. And so just always like hold that true and near to your heart. I can't wait to work with you. I can't wait to link you up. What's up, Chase? With
I have a question. Did you have any questions? Like,
yeah, that's
did
dope.
you have any questions? I'm asking her.
No, I know.
I mean, not really. I just really want to get into more stuff. And I was doing photo shoots a lot for a period of time, but then, because I don't currently have a car. I'm supposed to be getting my car, next month. But I have my license and everything, so I have to, rely on other people to get me around.
Which can be a little difficult.
Yeah,
Trust
it
me, we
is
know.
it is very difficult because I can't just,
Get up
go
and
and
go.
do everything that I want to go do. So a lot of times I end up just creating my pictures and videos stuff in my room,
Which is
but
dope. Which is
it's
super, super dope.
yeah,
So you take pictures yourself, like photography?
yeah. I do
Awesome.
selfies, selfies, and then I'll set it up or whatever, and then I do I'm on TikTok, and I try to post Snapchat. I post everywhere, just to keep it rolling.
Content,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Content. Gotta keep that content. The
And
more
so-
content, the better. The
Yeah,
more content, the
and
better.
I do everything myself, usually, unless someone's taking my photos, because and that's hard too, because not everyone wants to take pictures and be the photographer. I'm always willing to be the model, but I gotta have a photographer first. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, like I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna do my makeup, and I'm gonna be there. I just need you to come and help me out, man. I just need you to help me out.
Yeah, so it's hard sometimes because I would do photo shoots way more often than I do now, but I don't always have someone to do that for me, so it doesn't happen all the time.
It's gonna happen though. Just stay tuned. We got you.
Speaking of it,
We got you.
Yeah.
We got you. It's done. Technically, she's 17, so she's old enough to consent. But shut the hell up. He was like, damn, she hot. It's a comedian, like, but he not lying. But, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's a guy. So, you got your work cut out for you. You got a hot girlfriend, dude. Like, my God. How does it feel to be, like, going through this with her?
It's definitely a different experience being with a girl that does all this kind of stuff.
Cause a lot of following, a lot of comments sometimes,
Yeah, a lot of girls a lot of guys try to.
Shit, girls too in this
yeah.
industry.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I've had girls be like, I have a crush on you.
yeah, like at least she's like.
I don't roll that way. I'm sorry.
And that's all you can just be like, thank you, and just leave it dry. Just leave it dry, like, and then to post a picture of you and him, selfie day, boo day, like, oh my God, like, yes. So I know it's kind of difficult, but just know that they're fans, and that's it.
I don't give her a hard time about it.
That's
ever,
good. Don't
Yeah.
be the one that I think were you the camera guy for the Ariana Grande?
No, that was. I'm trying to think who I did that one. I did one of them with my aunt, and then one of my old friends filmed, I believe.
Okay.
So, but the Ariana, the first copying Instagram video, that video was my first like recent video in the recent years to blow up, and I was really like shook by that, and that's because I hopped on the trend, and it's Ariana Grande, so when you mix the two, it took off, and I was like, oh my God. And then I did it again, and that video did well, not as well, but it still did really well.
Right.
And so I was like, every time I do Ariana Grande stuff, usually it does decent. So
well, that's a lane.
It's a lane. It's a lane. It's your lane too.
Yeah.
Because you could be like, I'm the, the baby Ande Grande. The, you know what I'm saying. You can spin off of it definitely because you do favor her a whole lot.
Oh, thank you so much.
A whole lot. So I can definitely see how that can be a lane. Miss Lovely,
Yeah.
what you got some questions for?
I'm just impressed. Like, I'm glad
I'm very impressed.
that he brought us something we could work with. You know, if
Thank
we
you.
came in here with something that we can't work with, I'd have been like, I
No,
love the table,
God,
but
oh my
goddamn, what you want me to do with this?
I'm and it's crazy because like in my mind right now, my mind is like flipping because you know me, I'm a creative person, I'm a creative director, and I believe in having what I want when I want and how I want it, and when I can't get in my way, I create it, and I'm listening to you, and I'm just feeling your energy how I was. Like when I first came into the industry, they wouldn't fuck with me. Do you understand? Because I keep saying this, but it's the weirdest thing. Like, I wasn't model size, you know what I'm saying? So they was like, who's this big bitch think she is? This big booty bitch. That was my title. I was like, I do have a name.
Before big booties became like
really next
in our
thing, you know?
community, for the most part.
Huh?
In the
In the beginning,
in
like,
the hip hop community is when
it wasn't really big when I first came in, and I've been like this my entire life. So, when I came in the scene and I was trying to come into the professional scene of modeling and stuff like that, I was just getting like chopped up all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, why do they not know my name?
The tough skin. What about that? How do you feel like you're developing with that?
Because you gotta have it.
So I've been actually like cyberbullied a few times, and I've almost had like a court case at one point.
Okay.
I've had people tell me to like kill myself, to stop doing YouTube, like stop breathing, don't do this, don't do that, like a bunch of crazy stuff. I've had people get my number, call me, threaten me. Like I've had the same it was a group of boys. All of the people that bullied me have been boys, which is really weird. There has been girls.
No, that's not weird. Actually, that's jealousy. That's jealousy and the feeling of inability to pull you, to gale you, to have you. So if I can't have her, then I'm going to try my best to tear her down. That's actually very common.
Yeah.
Very common. That's kind of
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. So I would just give their ass something to be mad about every time.
Yeah.
Do you think Ariana Grande goes through that as well?
I mean, she has people blaming her for her ex-boyfriend's death.
Yes,
So I mean,
we was waiting on that. Come on, now you follow her really tough. You
Yeah,
follow her really
no,
tough.
yeah.
Shout out Mac Miller. Rest
yeah,
Shout out
but
to Miller.
anyways, yeah, I've dealt with a lot of crazy stuff in these last 4 years, but I definitely think I'm like so much better. Like now, if someone says something, if they're like, "You're ugly," I'm like,
right.
"You thought I was."
Tiffany.
Huh.
You missed her face. It was
It's so funny to me now, cause
Right.
like, and people actually they also tear me down because I built up so much confidence now, and I'm not like a cocky person at all.
But you gotta have some
But
confidence.
yeah, I am much more confident than I was even 2 years ago. So a lot of people started calling me arrogant and cocky, and I was like,
comes with the territory.
yeah. So every time, like, I remember posting like on my Snapchat, I was like, why are y'all calling me arrogant just because I'm confident in myself?
Right.
Like, there's a difference. I'm
Right.
not out here saying I'm better than you or I'm this or I'm
True.
that. It's just like I know my worth. I
know
know
my
who
worth.
I am.
Come on,
Like
friend.
I know that I'm cute. Like
Right.
you know what I mean. Like
Embrace
you know.
me or leave me or
Yeah, like, I'm not trying to be
Right.
in your
I'm
face.
not cocky, but I'm confident, and it's a fine line. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? When you're confident, other people are gonna feed into your confidence. When you're like shy and not sure, then they're not gonna be sure.
Yeah.
So people get it confused because I'm very confident and sometimes a little cocky, depending
Yeah.
on where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's the bougie way.
that's that bougie way, and I've earned mine. So sometimes I'm just like I've earned mine.
Yeah.
So you know, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, and,
Yeah.
and that's what sells though. Like confidence is what brings it out on those pictures. Confidence is what brings it out on stage. You can't get on stage and give your best thing, and you're nervous. You're shaking in your boots. You're not sure how
Yeah.
you're gonna do. From the beginning, before you ever touch the stage, you have to feel like I'm finna crash this shit.
Yeah.
Is they ready? Y'all better be ready. Like I'm telling you, they would turn me down from certain fashion shows because I sold club wear when I first came in, like, you know, nightclub wear, going out with your girls club wear, and that wasn't there wasn't a platform for that on runway, right? But what I realized is just tell me what you want and I can give you what you want. So
Yeah.
I was getting so many no's, but once somebody messed around and opened the door, I was slaying fashion shows. When they saw me come in the building, they be like, damn, this bitch here, we gonna have to bring our A gang. Like, cause y'all ain't ready? Oh, okay. So it's definitely like room for you to just insert yourself.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I can give you out of this whole conversation is sometimes you just have to insert yourself and lead the people where they at and meet them where they at. Like,
Yep.
I'm coming where they're not, here I come. Like,
Yep.
Miss Davi, the designer, she was like, photographers want a model that's gonna bring a benefit to them as well. They don't want to just snap a pretty girl. They want to get published, and that should be the model's goal too. Not just pictures for Instagram. When I did shoots, I let photographers I wanted to work with how I was different and how this was more of a team effort. I offered a wide range of poses, so I don't have to be coached. I'm professional and I can provide unique garments for the pictures. Even though you don't sew, you can team up with designers or boutiques with unique pieces and build an entire portfolio like this by building a team with the main MUA photographer and myself as a designer. So she's actually one of my team members, and I linked up with her when her song was fucking terrible. Oh my God, you know I love you, but I tell you that to your face. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But I believed. Even though her song was terrible, I saw her creativeness. And so I stood behind her 10,000%. Sometimes my shit would be falling off of me on the thing, and I go out there and be like, you gonna have to come fix this right quick because it's not working right now. But I never I'm not fooling with her because she's not this, she's not that. I saw her potential. And you want people to be on your team that sees the potential
Yep.
in you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sees the potential in you.
Are you were you interested in doing any kind of like interviewing or anything? Have you done it?
Because she speaks very well.
This is thank you. This is my first interview. Well, actually, that's not true. My first radio interview. 2 weekends
take
ago. Yeah. I was flown out to San Antonio for this company that I met at VidCon, and they flew me out there, and I filmed a promo video for them and an interview. Yeah. So
Congratulations.
thank you.
You gotta plug yourself, girl.
Yeah.
Well, while you here, I think this would be fun. It's your birthday. Pretend like you're the
Interviewee.
Princess Boujie, and this is
Oh, God.
Big Boujie, and you're interviewing her. So ask her like maybe 2 questions or whatever, and you can call yourself your interview. You know, whoever you want to be as far as your
You gotta have a name.
Cam, you know, like whatever your radio name is or whatever. And I'm I'm gonna say action, and then you're gonna
God.
yes,
Oh,
honey,
shit. We
honey,
role playing
hold
here
on,
today.
honey, yes,
Let me
honey,
get myself
okay.
together. Oh
So
my
get
God,
it
I'm so
together.
nervous.
Get it together. Okay, all right. You ready? Make sure I got this. In action.
All right, guys, welcome back to the radio show. Today, we have Miss Boujie here.
Hello.
Yes, we have her in the building, and I am the host, Uju Boujie.
It's nice to meet you.
You too. Okay, so I have a few questions for you. So I want to know, Miss Boujie, what is your least favorite part about the industry that you are in?
The snobbiness.
I agree.
The snobbiness. And the unwillingness to collab together to make one bomb-ass project. Everybody is about self. I'm not about self, I'm about teamwork. So that's my least favorite part, that people don't want to work with people, especially if they don't feel like you have a name or something. They're not even giving you a chance to make your name. So that's my least favorite part.
Yeah. I can get on that boat.
That's snobbiness. You paddling with me? Come on, paddle with me. You roll to the left, I roll to the right.
I am paddling with you.
That's teamwork, man.
Yep.
That's teamwork. It's awesome.
All right, so my next question for you is, who is your biggest inspiration?
Ooh. Now, they asking questions and I'm gonna be on my game. Okay, she got me.
I tried to buy you some time, friend.
Yeah, I got, and I ain't
This
gonna say I
is a
have
quick one for me.
Oh yeah.
because I don't really have. I am my idol, so you know.
The show's over. Pack it up.
What?
Get her back.
I am like no, because I really want to be everything that I need to be for me and my legacy. So, but I do love, like, as far as like artists goes, you know, Tina Turner, Patti LaBelle.
Harriet Tubman, bitch.
Harriet Tubman.
That's
Michelle
yours.
Obama,
That's
bitch.
yours. You know what I'm saying? That's yours. You know, I do like me some Michelle Obama because she smell like cocoa butter and Pink's moisturizer. You know what I'm saying? So definitely her, because she was there for a man and this, that, and the third, and she stood her ground for a lot of good issues that were going on in the world. As far as like in the modeling industry, you know, agency wise, the Neil Hamilton agency, the Neil Hamill agency, and as far as like what
Like
I
pop culture?
do, so don't judge. I don't really listen to the radio, and I don't really watch TV.
When she says radio, she doesn't mean her radio station.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
means
Okay.
I'm like
Yeah, I saw
big
the
radio,
faces and I
like
was
big
like, no,
radio,
she
yeah,
don't
like
mean- she means
bigger radio
FM
stations,
programs.
FMs. You know what I'm saying? I follow entrepreneurs, small business. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I love like small business entrepreneurs. So with that, now I don't know about mainstream, but if we can get into like my world, definitely my girl Miss Levy, because she's been rocking in this station for 5 years, and it's not because she's standing in front of me. It's actually because
Ooh.
I see the work that she puts in, and I love people who put work behind their name. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely one. My best friend Tay, she's an artist. You know, she does earrings, nails, all kind of things. She glam my nails out or whatever. And
nice.
she's new to the nail industry, and I'm seeing her like take it by the horns and jump in. I see you over there. I'm not doing you. And so she's also one of my biggest.
My nails. Ooh.
One of my biggest.
you
They
together.
normally
They're
done.
like a little sparkly.
They're
That's
normally
it.
done. I know. I say
Yeah.
I be watching your videos because when your
Yeah.
nails is done, her hands be like this in the video the whole time.
Welcome
Like,
back to
you
my
know, and I was
channel.
like, yeah, I see you, I see you. You know, that's all women. You know, so them two, and Davi, which was one of my designers, and so is Miss Gwen. So all of my people that are on my team currently, and shout out to your set boutique, aka Tam. Like, those are my biggest inspirations, because not only because they're on my team, but mostly because they believed in me even when sometimes I didn't believe in myself.
Yep.
And so, like, if I have to be like, who's my mentor, who's my them they right there, because we're in the everyday grind together.
Right.
We're in the everyday hustle together. We're all trying to get to the same point in the race, and we're not in competition with one another.
Yeah.
So that's why they're my biggest idols.
But all the people that's out there talking about they do everything one deep and everything on their
They're
own.
live.
I did this and I did that. One deep is bullshit.
It's
There's
bullshit.
always a team of people. It's
Yeah.
always somebody there, you know, that has to be there when you quit. Because I call this, I'm done, throw the whole shit away. I'm done with the radio, the whole radio station, the shit's done. Done, son.
Done. And you gotta have somebody that'll call you or answer back like, what you just put? Bitch, you a lie.
Sit your ass down.
What's
Meet
wrong
me
with
at
you?
the studio,
Yeah, like,
bitch.
what's
Stop
wrong with you? You know
tripping.
what I'm saying? Like, cause there's gonna be days that you're gonna want to quit. Like,
That happened to me.
but you
No.
can't. And even if you have to take a mental break, like I took a mental break from Boujie's
Yeah.
Box.
I
you know
did
what I'm saying?
recently too. I didn't post for a whole month.
That was a break. I'm like, I just need to get some air. I just need
Yeah.
to get some air. I ain't done. I'm just giving y'all a break from me. So hold on, I'll be back.
And then
You
it's
know
supply
what
and
I'm saying?
demand, because then people start missing your videos and
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
where is she?
Where is
Bring
it?
her back.
I bring her
Yeah.
back.
Where are you?
So definitely create you a team, and it's hard.
It is
took
so
me,
hard.
It took me 10
yeah.
years. It took me 10 years. I used to be an artist. I used to sing a little bit.
I could tell you were giving me notes earlier.
Yeah, she was serving them notes, huh?
And
Happy
I
birthday.
be
like-
playing on it. I be playing on it. I used to want to be an artist, and then I changed lanes. But definitely, I was in the first all-girl car club in Houston. So we were some of the hottest chicks with rides in Houston for a long time. Plus, we had a record label. So I was signed to Dollhouse Records. So, shout out to them way back in the game. So I've done a lot of things. So,
Yeah.
10 years. It took me 10 years to build the team that I have now. And thank you, team. Thank you
And
from the bottom of
you're
my
gonna
heart.
go through people, and then y'all go apart, come together.
back.
We went apart, we came together
4
again.
years. 4 years.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
Maybe 3.
It's a process. I just don't want you to think that you're in it all alone, because it's gonna take that auntie and those cousins and your, people that you have around you.
Sometimes
and
strangers.
Sometimes
more times
strangers.
Well-
Matt is gonna be mostly strangers than family. Just so you know, most of my team, I don't even know that we all came together through coincidental situations.
For me, it's actually kind of a weird dynamic. I'm not super close with like my family. I have a pretty big family because my mom's parents were like divorced and remarried
Right.
lots of times. So it's like I don't even freaking know half my family, to be honest. I've never seen, But I only have like a really small circle. Like at home, like I live with my mom, my little brother, and then my Mimi, which is my mom's mom.
Mhm.
And I'm like really close with him too. And then I've been spending more time with my dad recently, but I don't really see him a lot. But besides them two, like my other family just.
I understand. She knows, especially. Well, your dad is the one who hooked all this up, so definitely
Yep.
give Dad some props here. You can't hear the round of applause we're giving him, but
It's hard being a parent. Sometimes we're not gonna always make the right decisions. I'm pretty sure my girls are gonna have some shit to tell me when they get older. Cause I was gone a lot. I worked 2 full-time jobs, but I was a teenage mother.
Yep.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No,
Just
thank you.
just don't do it. Just don't do it.
I don't even want kids as of right now.
Okay, that's what.
Teen, no kids.
The good thing, as of right now, is a great statement.
Yeah,
as of right now.
ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm in my 30s. I
She
still don't have kids. I have a chihuahua though. Oh my God! Did you see the picture of
I
Nuggets? What is
did.
it?
You get on my nerves.
I
So
know,
childish. You just be like,
sorry.
oh, your baby is so cute.
I'm sorry. Continue.
So, and mine are grown. My daughter is 17. I have another daughter that's 19, and my son is 14. So I was 17 when I kicked out that trip, and I just. Right now don't do it. Just focus.
Yeah.
Focus solely. It's a lot easier to maneuver around. Yeah, we're talking to you too, bro.
You gotta give him the side eye.
Okay, so definitely focus on where you're trying to get to, because it's a whole
Yeah.
lot to maneuver when it's just you.
Yep. I try to stay as focused as possible because it's something that I really want. Like the most important thing to me in this whole world is my career.
Facts at 17.
Yeah, it's been that way for a long
A lot of
time.
females don't. They're not there
A lot
yet.
of people.
A lot of people, yeah.
A lot of people, but the fact that you're like already like the biggest thing to me right now is my career is insane. Like, kudos, like I'm so proud of you. Like I'm having like a whole proud mama moment over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I see me all over again. I started my first business at 19.
Yeah.
I've been about this shit.
Right.
I've been about this shit. I just kind of got
It's
a little boy
awesome.
crazy in the middle somewhere and dropped a few kids.
Yeah.
But I never gave. I never gave up. Even when I had my kids, it didn't stop me. Like some people like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I had kids and I had to stop doing bullshit. I went to college with all 3 kids. I was a car
Yeah.
club with all 3 kids. I was an artist with all 3 kids. Like team no sleep, team
Right.
Yeah.
dropping
I don't
kids off the
ever-
thing.
I'm
So
awake all night and I sleep during the day. So it's really
Oh,
bad.
the vampire life.
But,
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with
I'm a
having
vampire
some
life.
of the vamp
I'm a
life.
it's a vamp life.
But,
It's a vamp life.
Yeah, but it's a big challenge for me through that though is because of my like mental health battles. Like I've just it's something I've dealt with really bad anxiety over the years, a lot of depression here and there. So it's really hard, and when I have my dark moments, sometimes they get really dark, and I have to have people help me get out of it because it's really hard.
It's very, very difficult, and I commend you to be 17 years old because I have post-traumatic stress disorder. I have anxiety. I take medication, but I also battle depression. You know, I'm 35, so it's not something that is you're younger. It's easier. You get older. It's a battle every day. And some days I'd be like, fuck all this shit. I'd be wanting to burn this whole down. Swear to God.
And sleep all day.
And sleep all day.
Sleep all day.
And eat like a fat bitch. Excuse me. Fat bitch. And it's really real, you know what I'm saying? So I just commend you to be so young and have to deal with, you know, depression and anxiety. And I know you probably haven't been to Iraq. You probably haven't been shot or blown up or anything like that.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I'm so blessed.
Right, exactly. But I have. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm not blessed, but I'm saying that's my story. And for me to have a business and be a business owner and still stand here and power up with other women with this anxiety and be able to combat it so people don't notice. And people, like, I'm talking about shit like the way the desk used to be, like, I used to hate when people come behind me. I have a real problem with people walking behind me. So motherfuckers would hit right here and I start turning and twitching in the chair and shit. And people are looking like I got little flips sitting here and fucking, you know, like, real people, like, what the hell wrong with this?
I mean, people don't always understand. Like, I'm a sensitive person, like, emotionally anyways, but with the anxiety, sometimes, like, if it's kind of really bad, I can be really sensitive to, like, motion and stuff, too. Like, if there's a lot going on, I need to, like,
become
leave.
overwhelmed. I become overwhelmed.
And
the same way. I become overwhelmed. And I'm a person in the forefront. I'm the commentator. I'm the MC. I'm standing on stages with sometimes the highlight with 500 to 1,000 people, and people see me in that element and don't ever recognize that I deal with my own things behind stage. Like, I'm very claustrophobic. I can't be in tight places with a lot of movement going on. I start tripping the hell out. I'm ready to go because I can't control what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I come from a long line of, like, physical abuse and sexual abuse and things like that from a young kid 5 years on up. So I deal with depression, I deal with anxiety and things like that all the time. What I found that kind of helps me a little bit is being honest and open about it and having allowing people to come to me and I can come to them, you know what I'm saying, and we can kind of, like, help one another. So with what you're going through at such a young age, there are so many other kids, young adults, adults that are going through what you're going through, so kind of, like, incorporate that as well.
I made videos talking about it before, and I'm actually, like,
man, I think that is dope. That is, like, the biggest message that you can deliver as a role model. That's going to be your biggest message.
I'm like a really big mental health advocate because I understand it, and I'm also very, like, I don't know, like, if I would say, like, I'm a feminist, but, like, women.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're not necessarily feminist, but, you know, you're pro-female as we are.
Pro-female. I love my men, but I love my women.
I just commend you, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not able to, on the strength of what I'm trying to do, I'm not able to come forward. I don't tell everybody that I'm a veteran. I don't tell everybody I like, specialize in coping with it in a way that people don't even notice. They just think it's part of my personality, when in reality it's me coping with my issues. So I want you to be able to see that and see what I built and know that that shit is, like, a battle every day, but it's not something that's undoable. You can still come out looking bomb. You know, don't judge me right now because, you know, I was putting shit together, but normally we all, you know.
She was working when I came in the building. She was sweating and shit. She was looking like a mean pit bull and stuff, like, when I got here, you know. So I was like, okay. So definitely utilize that, because if you can help one person in your life, you've done God's work, you know what I'm saying? So, or their higher power work, whichever one you believe in.
I'm more of an energy person, so she gives that
disclaimer. I'm not a religious person either. I don't fall under to a category. I'm really open-minded.
I'm open-minded.
But
I'm energetic. I go off of spirits and energies and auras and gravitational pulls. Like, if I don't like your energy, I don't like your spirit, I don't want to be involved.
I say that a lot too. I'm like, if I don't like
your I didn't say it.
Golly. And I'm also part mind reader. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I get close to people, I can automatically, I feel it coming out. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, get on my nerves, man. Tune into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be a role model. You can't help it. Like, it's in your destiny. Like, the fact that you're already so going to, it's in your destiny. flat out. If you're this young, you're this motivated, you're this ambition, you're this driven, you're this focused, it's in your DNA. You can't
Facts.
run from it. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be a role model. So use that. Hey, it's okay to have mental health issues. You can still be this. You can still be that. It's okay to battle anxiety. Like I told you, out of all the videos, the one part that I just like fell in love with was you was like, I'm really feeling depressed today. I don't feel like getting out of bed, but here I am. And that's powerful. That is so powerful.
That means a lot, because like I was really like, whenever I post stuff like that, I get kind of nervous because I don't want people to think I'm like looking for attention or that I'm like faking.
Right. I'm just
or
being
that
honest.
I'm just
I'm transparent.
I really just try to be honest with that. And there's sometimes where I just want to post a whole video just talking about what I'm dealing with, but sometimes it just gets hard because you get, you're
Judgment,
like,
right.
And you should though. Don't, because I'm telling you, you're gonna reach a market that needs that. Like,
Yeah.
especially in your age group, there's so many. Not to exclude the boys, because I mean, men go through the same emotional bouts that women go through.
Yeah.
Just because they're a man does not exclude them from the shits. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a little girl or a young girl or a young adolescent or a young teenager looking at your video, listening to you say, this is how I'm feeling today, but I'm up here and I'm ready. And they're gonna be like, that's how I'm feeling today, so let me get up and let me get ready. You know what I'm saying? Because if she can do it, so can I.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So just like, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
And the people that's making the fucked up comments, because I get some stuff on my page too, and I'll answer something back real flat. Why, thank you for your comment. You're very appreciated. And then go to their page and like 5 or 6 of their shits, and then inbox them and tell them how beautiful they are or some shit, and it fucks them up because they're like, I was like a total bitch to her, and how dare she come and like my stuff and send me a positive message, because I'm gonna win the battle. Because this is a war. You know what I'm saying? So I don't let them get under my skin. But sometimes I do. Sometimes off camera, off everything, I'm at home and my mind's clicking, and I'm just like, what did I do to them? What did I do? So I still, it doesn't say that I'm that strong and I don't think. Hell yeah, I think about it. And then I just don't let it change my perspective. If I wake up the next day and be like, okay, yesterday is done. What I'm gonna do today, Pinky?
Well, what do you have coming up besides linking up? I know we're gonna try to get you linked up with Mizz Boujie. Ooh, and Intuitive Beauty. The new addition to the Love to Jam radio family. She's a makeup artist. I didn't forget, but
I've out of sight, out of mind. We didn't forget, it was just not right here in our face.
So we have a new show that's gonna start. She hasn't picked a day yet, but she does famous people's makeup already, from comedians to India. There's a whole so many people I can't even think off the top of my head. So we're gonna definitely, it just reminded me. But did you have anything you wanted to add? You want to give the people your social media? Anything you want to say? This is all you right here.
Okay. Well, is there any questions you guys want to ask me? Any more things you want to know about me?
What you got coming up next?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well,
This lighting makes her glow.
Well, over the summer I went to VidCon, and they do that like every year. So hopefully next year I'm gonna be going back to that, even though that's kind of ways away. But I always try to go. This was my second year this year, and that's like a really good thing to go to, even if you're not like a YouTuber. It's just a really good networking opportunity. That's how I met the business or the company that I'm working with right now. They met me in person and they just really liked me, and so they
You're very likable.
Very much.
Thank you. And I mean, people, there was a few people asking me for pictures, and like I got to meet some influencers that I follow, and it's just really fun. So I hope to go next year. And then I've kind of just been doing birthday stuff right now, but I'm hoping to film some videos this week because I did some shopping, so some hauls.
Oh shit.
Hopefully some more singing videos. I really want to go into music a lot more because I love singing a lot. So hopefully more music.
You write your own music?
I have 2 originals. But
What's the chorus to one of them? Do you know it offhand?
I mean, yeah, but like the first one is like kind of, I want to redo it because it has my ex in it, and I want to like.
That's respectable. Got to give her that.
I want to like redo it, take out
You
his.
just want to
part.
X his ass out. He X and you be X out. That's
No,
it.
he is done. Bye.
Right.
Done.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I want to take him out and like just make it my own song.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to know. We're gonna definitely keep us posted, and I'm gonna take her in the back so she can see the studio and maybe check out the booth and holler at Kalani and have that whole little experience. And I just hope that this was awesome for you as it was for us having you here. And
Happy birthday
experience
to
your
you
birthday.
today.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sorry
Yeah.
everything wasn't,
It was an honor. Like when she asked me, we talked about this, and she was like, this is an important person. We really should have her on the show. And she didn't have to like twist my arm about it. I'm all for entrepreneurs, especially when they're like 17. So, and I got a chance, like I said, to go research you first.
Yeah.
So I was like, dope, and dope. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I'm just all
Well,
for
there's a lot of YouTubers out there.
Yeah.
So to be able to pick hers and
Look at that. Look how pretty you are on screen.
and that's without
And that's not even a big face.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a normal
big
small.
face,
Ooh, I
it's a
love how she
normal.
do her eyebrows. I was
Baby,
watching.
her eyebrows be
I was
banging.
rewinding it and
Her eyebrows be
what she
banging.
using?
Her
Because it was
eyebrows be
fast
banging.
forwarded. I was like,
Yes.
little magic
Anastasia
wrist.
Beverly Hills eyebrow pomade
Oh.
in the color blonde.
Oh, okay, well I can't go blonde.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna find a little.
That's-
I don't
Got
think
the
that's
little
gonna look
Coca-Cola
right.
brown.
I need some red ones though, like to match my hair because I always
Oh,
get red.
I have done colored eyebrows before. I've done purple and some other ones. I had it in a video playing a few videos ago, but I like to do colored brows sometimes, and I just
would
put
play with
eyeshadow.
it. I want to play with it. I want to play with it. I'm
Do
gonna
it.
have her come over.
I like it.
Thank you. I'm like, come over and play with my eyebrows. Please.
Get in my face.
Right. Okay.
All right, you guys. So we're getting ready to get up out of here. But before we go, you guys make sure that you go and like, share, and subscribe to her YouTube channel at Life as Cam.
With
That's
the
Life
Y.
as L-Y.
LYFES Cam.
As
And her,
Cam.
what's
Cam is
her-
with a C.
And her also her. Do you have Facebook or Instagram?
Yep.
Literally
Life is Cam.
everything is Life is Cam.
She's smart.
Instagram,
Life is
Twitter,
Cam.
YouTube,
Life
Snapchat.
as Cam.
There's people that still don't know that yet.
Yeah, I know. Look, I had a hater, so my
the
Facebook page, I had to put the Voice of Vision.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Everything else is Miss Boujie. MIZZBOUJIE, Miss Boujie. Facebook, I hate you because you won't let me name my business page Miss Boujie because I messed around and put that title on my personal page and they're like somebody has the name and they won't let me take it off.
I hate
So I
that.
hate you guys. So I'm stuck. But that's very smart, good marketing because you don't want people to
Thank
have to
you.
search all
I
over
try
for
my
you.
best.
You do good. And we're gonna have you back out. I'm definitely gonna link up with you after the show because I do have some projects that I'm working on that I think you would love. I have a plethora of photographers. Hell,
Hook me up.
I just saw like 5 yesterday at an event, and it was like, oh my God, Miss Boujie, when you shoot with me, I ain't taking no pictures right now, bro, but I got you, like, so we can definitely
I'm like always available. I mean, the only issue I have. No, I'm not even kidding. I mean,
You
I'm,
just gotta
I'm
get that
always
car.
with him. I'm
Okay.
always with
Get that
him.
car.
And he freaking drives me everywhere.
Aw, thank you. Sweet
Yeah, he
guy.
drove me here. So
Aw,
that's how I
thank
got
you.
here.
Thank you.
Shout out to the boyfriend, you guys. You
Yeah,
get to
shout
see
out to him. He's great.
He got on butterfly pink, like it's
we
it's so
rocking with
cool.
him.
Like
We rock with
yeah,
him.
we rock with him. This is her birthday, and she's like, "Can you just wear pink on my birthday?" Like,
No, he likes that color.
Oh,
But
this
it's
is
so
like
cute.
salmon,
Wait,
right?
no, that's
it's
not
like,
salmon.
yeah.
That is
It's not
not
salmon.
That's
salmon.
like a baby pink.
Oh, excuse me,
that
I'm so
is
sorry.
Dusty pink. That is
I just wanted to
dusty
say
pink.
salmon. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
salmon. Salmon has a little bit more orange in it.
Salmon.
But definitely,
Okay.
shout out to you. So we're gonna link up, all right, and get her out
Sounds
to
good.
do this
Yes.
first.
And she's gonna
photo
open her
shoot.
present and we'll chop it up. And she has a cupcake on deck. So.
Okay, she blew our candles out before we burnt the whole studio down.
Right.
And all right, you guys, thank you for tuning in to our special edition today featuring a 17-year-old entrepreneur, Life as Cam. Make sure that you go like all of her pages, follow, and subscribe.
Yes.
I'm your girl, Miss Boujie, the voice of vision, and you have tuned into Everyday Conversations for Everyday Entrepreneurs. You guys, I will see you guys next Monday. Get ready to go get this game on and eat me some of these 75-cent wings. You know your girl's always hungry. And I can use one of them crown apples on the rocks. All right, you guys, 8 to 9 p.m. You also tune in on Thursday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Jammy
Or
Creme. You guys also on Friday with Real Talk with Real-O's and Wednesdays
nude.
with Sherry.
Chat with Sherry.
Chat with Sherry. And what was the other one? We got one
In
more.
the nude with Miss Cookie on Friday night.
In the nude, you guys.
Cover all your
Sexual
sexual
conversations.
things.
Yes. I'm going to tune into that. This sounds like a freak. All right, you guys. Good night.
Bye.
All right. Good job.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Boss job being the interviewer.